First of all, there is no non-awkward way to do this. So, you know, I am filming this myself, so let me just walk into frame. Yes, I am standing in my hotel room and filming this with my, actually my real camera, the Canon. So anyway, welcome to another video journal. I am here in Durham, New Hampshire, where I'm here on business. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. I went up here by train. And going up by train, you know, I've taken Amtrak before, but this was a new experience. Previously, whenever I've taken Amtrak, what I do is it's always been to Chicago. I'm always going with Mom, and it's been the Capital Limited, going from Washington, D.C. to Chicago. We take the sleeper, and we ride, in that. And it's the double level Superliner cars, so that's what we normally take for, when we go on Amtrak. So this was a new experience. This time, you see, here's the thing. The only Superliner route that goes out of DC is the Capital Limited. All the other routes that go out of Union Station are single level cars. There is another Superliner route that goes nearby, the Auto Train. However, the Auto Train does not leave from Washington, D.C. It leaves from Lorton, which is in Northern Virginia, just north of Potomac Mills. Well, I think it's in Fairfax, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, so all the other trains are single level, so this was new. I got to ride different rolling stock, because normally I ride, Superliners. And so this was single level. What I did is I took the Acela Express. I took that from Union Station in D.C., and I took it to South Station in Boston. Then from there, I took the T over to, I took the T over to North Station, where I caught the Downeaster Amfleet stock, and I took that to Durham, New Hampshire, and here I am at the Holiday Inn Express, which is actually kind of cool. I've never stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. I've stayed at a Holiday Inn, but I think the last Holiday Inn I stayed at was 1995 in Runnymede, New Jersey. And so that was not a very nice Holiday Inn. This is a Holiday Inn Express. Never stayed in an Express, but yeah, it's nice, well, nice enough. There's a small gym that I actually used today. It has it's got a treadmill here, an exercise bike here, and then a second treadmill over here. And of course, what I've never understood about gymnasiums is these gyms will put in these beautiful facilities, and they'll put mirrors on one side of the room. I'm like, yes, I want to see my fat ass while I'm exercising, This is really what I want to look at while I'm exercising. I'm sorry, I don't like to look at myself when I'm, not looking my best. That's just like there are a lot of very ugly pictures of me that have been taken, it's nothing profane or anything about it. They just don't look good. And so I will never show them to you. There's certain, what I mean? Everybody's like that. So why do I want to look at myself when I am exercising? And by the way, I did 40 minutes on that treadmill, and, it's not only swim center, but there's no pool at this hotel. And so, it's what you do. And so I did that. And, that's the way I did it. It's good. Did 40 minutes on it, and I had to stop twice. Once because it was getting a little stuffy, so I had to adjust the thermostat in the room. I took like a minute to stop, get off the treadmill, adjust the thermostat, and then get right back on. Then like another minute because my shoe came undone. And, considering that this is a treadmill, the thing, and you're going like this on the trail. Actually, you're going like, I don't know if you can see below me there. You're going like this on the treadmill, holding on for dear life. And the thing is, you're doing this, and if the shoelace comes undone, if you trip or something, you're going back. That's what it is. And so, as a result, you can't have that. So I had to stop, take off, turn off the treadmill, tie my shoe, and then do that. And of course, getting off the treadmill is never a graceful thing. It's like the first time, I just kind of managed to somehow jump off the back without falling. Because I'm trying to get off while it's still moving. I don't use treadmills. Normally, when I walk, I walk home from work, I'm doing it on a course. Not, I mean, it's 1.7 miles. I'm going straight down Georgia Avenue. So, I mean, it's not, it's not a, the only thing moving is me. The street is not going anywhere. And so that's what we're doing. And so, that's, and so yeah, the treadmill thing is an art that I have not yet mastered. So, I will probably use the treadmill again tomorrow, because I'm up here on a business trip in New Hampshire. And it will be something, although I did manage to get a good workout. I mean, I, got the post-workout buzz that I like to have, and everything. And I managed to work up a bit of a sweat, too. And so, I think I did pretty well. Just, exercising in here, put on shorts and, a t-shirt. I changed back afterwards, so, because there's a nice little sweat stain right there on the t-shirt now, and so I'm not wearing that for a video journal. I'm sorry. I know you want to see me looking all sweaty, but no. Not doing it. No. And then meanwhile, this hotel, they say, was built in like 2005. It was 6 years ago, right? And the thing about, modern hotel, they have nice, things. This has, I don't know if you saw, I posted about it on the Twitter. It has one of those sinks that, it's one of those places where the room has, has a sink outside the bathroom. And I'm sorry, it is just foreign to me. And so, go figure. Although one thing about this being a modern hotel is, and this kind of, and is interesting, but at the same time it makes me nervous. See, look at this. See this? See this right here? That is a Wheelock NH. I don't know if you've seen the Wheelock NS before, right? But this is the fire alarm. It is a full-size horn in my room. It makes me nervous because you know how loud one of those puppies is? It's pretty loud. And there's not even the front of a strobe. I mean, if I'm going to do this, it's like the idea of waking up to that. I don't know. It seems overkill. I mean, there are Wheelock ASs in the hallway, right? But I mean, they didn't put, it's like, I've been in other hotels, they put a mini horn in there. Those things are, pretty loud, but, they're not a full-size horn. That makes me nervous, but, hopefully we'll never have to hear it while I'm here. That's the goal, but, you never know with these things. Oh, I never finished telling you about my train ride. So yeah, I took the Acela and all that. And it's like, it's funny, everybody has told me. People have told me on IM and on the Twitter. They told me, why are you going to South Station? Back Bay makes more sense. Because then you only have to take one subway to get to North Station to catch your Downeaster train. And I said, well, I'm the subway fan here. I'm not just going to do this. I'm going to take a, it's like I want to take 2 T trains. And I did. I took the red line from South Station to Downtown Crossing. And then I got to take the orange line on those old Hawker Siddeley, whose days are numbered, trains. And I got to go to North Station that way. So that was kind of cool. I mean, how often do you get to ride the T? I mean, I think I probably could have, if I had really played it right, done the green line as well. And ridden the Kinky Chariot or Breda LRVs. That would have been fun, but yeah. We'll save that for another trip to Boston, probably. Although on the return trip, you never know, I could do it, but we'll see. I mean, there's the idea of those Kinky Chariot and Breda LRVs aren't going anywhere anytime soon. The Breda ones are just about new. And so, I mean, I don't know. Those Hawker Siddeley's, though, are a little bit, they are replacing all of them. So I thought I'd never get a chance to do it, and then I ended up getting sent to New Hampshire. So that was good. But yes, I did that on purpose because I'm a subway fan. And then the Downeaster, that was great. I was in business class. And what is the difference between business class and coach, you may ask? You have slightly more comfortable seats, and there are single seats on one side, and you get a free drink. So, it's, you know, it's not much, but, you know, it was comfortable, and, you know. And then, of course, the Downeaster, it's interesting, because it's like, I before had never, ever done, how long do I have left? I have like 4 minutes. All right. Sorry, I can't read the time from this far. Anyway, so you know, it was weird. Every time I'd ever taken Amtrak, it's always been from like one Union Station to another. I always start like Washington Union Station to Chicago Union Station, or even the Acela was from Union Station to South Station, which is basically like Union Station, just Boston. But this was interesting because Durham, New Hampshire is just a stop on the line, because the Downeaster goes all the way to Portland. And that's where it ends. And so this was something new. I mean, it's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, you know, I mean, you basically, the conductor comes up to me, yes, your stop in Durham is right here, you know. You're going to want to go ahead and get ready, because it's going to be on the second car is where we're going to deboard. So I get all my stuff, they open the door, and then they let me off, they help me down with my bag and everything. And it's all good. And then they're like, okay, we're good. You know, they start up the train and go. And it's like, have you ever seen like on TV or in the movies where somebody's just kind of like, I think it's dropped off, you know, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, or it's like finds themselves in the middle of the desert or something. And it's like that tune, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know. But it's just like you're looking at the, you know, it's like you're sitting there, it's like I'm standing here with my luggage, my vehicle has left, and I'm just kind of like in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Durham, New Hampshire is a small town. Although it is a college, and the college was over there, but you know, I mean, just kind of it's kind of like being plopped into a town, you know, so, I don't know, it's interesting. Well, anyway, let me cut this off for now. I have more to say, but I need to change the card, so let me do that. Where's the button here? Hold on. Oh, there it is. All right, here goes.